Good morning, traders. I hope you are well. So I've just gotten a trade, but now stop loss is above somewhere here, and let's see. I was hoping to find a confirmation.
Order filled.
Okay, I've been taking.
Order filled.
Okay, that was quick, I guess. That was quick. That was a quick loss. Um, okay. Okay. Just give me a second. I'll just have a look at the IRS up somewhere here. I am expecting for us to sell. I'm gonna get in again.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. So it's not confirmed. Um, okay.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
close them. I'll close them. I think my entry. I feel that my entry is not precise, but it's all good. Okay, welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Justice, and this is Call to Trade. So we are in London session, and we are looking forward to a good London ride. This quick sales, I think they should put us a bit back. Yeah, literally, they put us back, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So if it's your first time being here, don't be shy. Subscribe, guys. Right. Um, hit the subscribe button. I started the stream a bit sooner, right, than I expected. Because I was seeing a setup, so I said, okay, I am not about to go leave the setup. So let's see. What can you expect for London? For New York, come in, sorry. Okay. Mm, so let me just give me a second. So just a recap, London was actually good. We're taking one trade in London. All right. So in London, we're taking one good trade with gold. And so now we're just trying to have a look and see what was it called? No, it was NASDAQ. It was NASDAQ. If I have to rate myself already for the day, my punctuality is not on point because I actually did not analyze. Right, I did not analyze it all. So I'm probably gonna analyze now. You're gonna watch me analyze, and you know, only analyzed one thing, and that's what I set up, and then we just took this loss here. So we will wait. Already, I've put. Let's see here. I'm going to do this here. Let's do this here. 5 minutes break. Then I'll be back. I'm just gonna focus on the analysis.
Connection lost.
Okay, okay, I'm back. So, I've taken the time now to look at the market. So again, I just asked myself, why did this guy not work out, right? So the sell, and I was looking at that, and then I went to this guy. And then you can see that this guy actually dropped. What I wanted was to drop from NASDAQ, happened in US 30, but this guy did not give us the drop. So again, we don't have to associate, right? But they we can't ignore that they do have they are correlated. Yeah, right. So we've got that. And then, so what can I say now? At the moment, um, I don't see much, right? I am actually opened. I'm allowing price to build and mature, right? so it can tell us what it wants to do. So far we can just we can start putting the left click in the framing or set up, right? We'll be able to see that um, our previous daily high is right here, and then our previous daily low is right there, right? So we can see we are caught up inside. Oops, I can hear that. The stream. Okay, sorry guys for that. Okay, cool. I was saying we can see that we are caught up inside our yesterday's range, right? That's our yesterday's range there. And wait. I think I overdid it. I missed a day here. Yes. Because I'm cross-checking with my analysis that I have here. It's not matching. No, it's can't be matching now. So we can see that's our previous daily range, and then our today's range is this one, yeah, right? So we are caught up inside yesterday. You can see yesterday was very interesting. Price was corrective all the way. Then price dropped lower. This is the trade, right? The buy which we did not get in, but I believe Sam in the comment section did manage to. He called it out actually. He said, "Yeah, he's looking forward to buys." So I was looking for a pullback so that we can actually go up, but I did not get the pullback. But anyway, we can see that the price came back and closed below here, right? So today we've just opened and um, just give me a second. Yeah, I put it a bit down the volume, but it can be heard, yeah. Okay, so we can see we didn't take out nothing yet. We are literally inside this day's range. This impulsive move that we had from the opening bell, right? If we go on the 4 hour, we can see that price has filled this whole impulsive move here so far. It has filled it. So the the question now comes: after it has filled it, is it going to go up, or is it going to carry on, right? Or to go check out the low, right? And for us to know that, we need to be open and be able to listen to the market, and we have to allow the market to actually show us what it wants to do. And one of the best ways to do so, um, you need to know what it is that you're looking for, right? You need to know what it is that you're looking for. Here, this is the move we got in earlier from up here. We did not complete the whole move, but we were out about halfway at this candle here. So now we have to be open to see if price is it retracing. All right, let me do this here. All right, so this was an impulsive. Then we had a small corrective area here, a range, and then we had an impulsive again. Then we had a reversal, right? So the reversal would finish that there. So we need to be able to see for the day. I didn't mark the daily range or daily cycle? Sorry. So our daily cycle, we can see that that's our Asia there. Is our midnight right here, and then this is our New York, our London, I mean, and then we've got our New York somewhere afternoon session New York. somewhere here, right? Somewhere here, I mean. So this is Asia. You can see Asia was a bit trendy, but not as much as just I'm getting a call. Me, please give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what are we seeing? Right. What were we talking about? Where were we? Where were we? Let's see. Okay. At the moment, I am very open, right? Price can, if you see here, we've got swing high, swing low, right? Swing high, and then we've got this guy, price goes up and goes swing low, right? So if we do take our Fibonacci, place it there, we are in an OTE, but we need to be open that price can pull, so it can go up, right? Then maybe it can even drop after that. But we need to know this OT area. Is it an important area? Is it something that we were looking forward for price to actually go into? Or if we're not seeing any form of importance in this area, like I am right now, I am seeing no importance here. So hence, if you look closely, having these structures forming in here. So we've got price that went up here. Oh, sorry. We've got price that went up here, right? Down, up. So price is like engineering liquidity. It's creating strength for it to keep on going up, right? So at the moment for me, if you look, this is an impulse, that's a range, that's an impulse. So this is a range, but if you go on a lower time frame of the 5 minutes, you'll be able to see that it's an impulse and then you have a pullback, right? Or retracement, right? Or a correction, whichever way you refer to it. Impulse again. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Price is creating energy here in this window for itself. And where is the next draw on liquidity? It's this high here. This is our potential next high where we are looking forward to taking out price, right? And then after that, we can then potentially look for price to maybe drop or retrace. So I do have potential areas where I'm looking for price. At the moment, my interest is for price to take out this high. I wanted to take out this high, and then I will then start seeing if I've got set if price starts giving confirmations, right? In order for us to start looking for either price to come back and take out the low or to retrace and then continue going up. How do we how are we able to tell if we are going to retrace to go up or we are going to reverse, right? Reverse the trend. This is the reversal part here. I hope it's back. Let's see. Okay, I think it's back. I hope I don't even know where I was. The last part I was speaking, right? Um, but my goal was, or what I was trying to say is, you can see price is on a trend. So I don't see any strength here, right? I don't see any objectives here. Uh, okay, so um, that's with is that NASDAQ, right? That's with NASDAQ. Right. So we just need to be opened to see what does price want to do, right? But for me, if it then breaks this low, then I'll start looking for other potential setups that happen when price takes out a low, right? Otherwise, at the moment, we're just waiting for price to potentially break the high, and then we can actually trade lower. That's what I am seeing right now. Um, we can go to gold, right? Let's go see gold. Let's see what do I have with gold here. So gold, if we quickly retrace our steps back to the analysis that we had of the high time frame analysis that we had in London with gold. Um, it's been bullish, guys. We all know that it's been bullish, and we can if you look at this as an impulsive, then you've got a correction there, and an impulsive, then you've got a correction there, then an impulsive. So let's see on the daily if there's something. Honestly, right? For me, in these time frames, I I'm not gonna say they don't have much significance for me. They do if I have a high time frame objective, right? So I do have setups that happen. Like for example, I'm looking at the daily time frame right now. All right, price maybe pulling back in, so like pulling back into this gap here. I may have a setup there, so I can go up with it. But if you look at that's a daily, right? Meaning I have to hold this trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, right? But I'm just going up here for those who also analyze who are on the stream that do analyze and they look at high time frames, right? And they're also maybe scalpers, I'm saying scalpers, swingers, and position traders, right? But for me, what I look forward to is my most important time frames is from the 4 1 hour. In fact, the lower we go, the more important they are, and they all serve different purposes, right? So, for example, all whatever type of trading you have, your highest time frame that you consider important, the first time frame that's the highest that you consider important, that should be where your draw on liquidity is, meaning where you're expecting price to gravitate to, right? Meaning if you are in the trade, that is where your take profit is potentially at, right? Somewhere there. So if we go to the, let's see, the 4 hour now, right? We have taken out these highs here. And is there anything important here? For me, I don't see anything important, right? I don't see anything that can cause price to say, let's reverse. As in, like, let's go down. Nope, I don't see that, right? So, what is price going to do? Like I highlighted with NASDAQ, it's going to continue creating or self-powering itself, right? It's going to create energy for itself. It's going to push, retrace. So it's like it takes a big step, like the slingshot effect, so it can spring off, right? Same thing here that happened there, same thing here that happened here. So do they always have to be this big? No, they don't have to. Price can even make a small one, very small, push and then up, right? But again, we are day traders, intra-day and day traders. So intra meaning trade per session, day traders meaning I can get in a trade. It includes that what I just said, and I can get in a trade maybe in London, then I can get out the trade maybe in New York, right? So that's our previous daily range there. So we can see that yesterday was a very impulsive moves. I think even the day before was very impulsive, right? So at the moment today, if you look at it, we are not as impulsive as this year. So what does that say? It says two things. The first thing it says is that whatever setups that you get in, take what's yours and go out. There's no need for you to be holding on, right? Because we are currently in that small pullback phase, right? We are currently in that small pullback phase. So that's the objective. Take what's yours and leave, right? There's no need for you to want to dictate where the markets should go because you can see we've got a pullback. That's the first thing. The second thing is knowing to take what's yours. That's where the second thing comes. If you now know what to take what's yours, the second thing comes by knowing where the low will be created. Let's say maybe we are using, I am hypothetically talking, let's say we are using this low and then this high here, and you're expecting price to come to the 60, meaning you now know that price should be coming here and then we can then push back up, right? If that's the level you are expecting price to get to, meaning when you're taking what's yours, those could be buys, those could be sells, and by the time price comes here, that's where you can enter your one shot, one kill, right? You enter the trade that when you get in, you allow it to run until it hits maybe your drawn liquidity, which is the high time frame, like we were talking about, right? Cool. So now we can see Asia. Asia was beautiful. Asia was trendy. Like this is the type of what do you call it? Price action that we need to be part of, right? We love to be part of. We don't want to be trading in a range. Well, we want to trade in the range, but if you're going to trade in a range, you should know by taking what's yours, right? If you don't know how to take what's yours, then you'll be caught up in a range like we were yesterday with GBP USD. It was a good move, but it kept on coming back and captured another good move, but it kept on coming back. So it's always important to know what to take. I see approaches Valerian. Marvelous work, brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. We um we are pushing. Let's push. So we can see we've taken out our Asian lows so far, and the question is, are we going up or are we just having this as a small pullback, right? At the current moment, with gold, let me see here on my side, I am open because if we look at this price action here, if you look at this price action here, this one here, this is the type of price action where you get price do that, and then it builds, and then it can impulsively shoot up, right? But in order for us, before that impulsive shoot up takes place, right? That's one option. The other option is for price to react at this order block here, right? At this order block here, that's the potential. So, if we need to get involved now, before the shoot up, price is going to what? Have the slingshot effect where we come back, we pull back, so we can go up, right? So we can see we've got a fair value gap here, this breakaway gap. So we will need to be on the look to see, okay, is price going to come in there? And if it does come into this gap, do we have something that can help us to get involved so we can go up, right? So at the moment, though, I am still open. I am not seeing any of my setups. I'm allowing price to build, right, to actually show us what it wants to do. But we are ranging. We are practically ranging at the moment. Is there any important levels up here? For me, I don't have any important levels at the moment. I don't see any important levels up here. So with gold, we are neutral. Like it's good to be neutral. If you're neutral, you don't become biased. Therefore, you are clear-minded, right? You get to see what the market is trying to say. Let's go back to NASDAQ. I want to show you something. I'm seeing NASDAQ's update. What did we say about NASDAQ? We are seeing price continue um, create energy for itself to keep on going up. So I'm uninterested in NASDAQ. I want to take out this high. If it does give us a potential setup to go in, just give me a second. If it does give a potential setup to go in, the buy, we are on it, right? And I am potentially seeing something here. So just give me a second. Just want to confirm it. Okay. I do see a potential set up. So I'm going to show you it now. Okay. So with NASDAQ, I would like to see NASDAQ pull back. But first you get involved, right? Pull down, and then we can come into this area here. So if we look at our order block here, what order block did we have? Or what's our last down close candle, which is this guy here, right? So in fact, the whole order block is from there. Right. But inside this OB, we do have price. We've got this down close candle here. So I'm interested in the price coming into this area here. So if price does pull back in here, then we can get in, target back maybe the high that was created to pull back, and then um, if we are gonna stay in, we'll be staying in after we've taken out the majority of our trades, right? So that we can just take our price there. But that's the only potential setup I'm seeing here. Otherwise, at the moment, again, we are open. This is the order block we want to see price come into, so we can go up. Wow. Okay. Using the wrong mouse. Just give me a second here. I just want to double check something to see if what I'm seeing is right. Might be a potential even to sell with it. But let's see. Remember, guys, anything you see on this channel is not financial advice. It is only for educational purposes, right, and entertainment purposes. We are not regulated by the FSCA or any financial board, right? So before you make any decision, make sure that you have done your proper research, right? So I'm just confirming to see if price is willing to give us a potential pullback or entry to go low. That's if it's willing. So I just want to see if it's going to give us the confirmations in order to do so. Because it's looking like it is interested. Okay, so I don't have a confirmation yet to drop. Doesn't mean that it's not going to drop, right? So we are prepared. That's the type of thinking, right? We need to have to be able to say, okay, and that thinking mind, it doesn't just come, right? You need to have studied the markets to know, okay, how do reversals look like? How do retracements look like? How do, um, because this is one thing I'm going to tell you what the market does, right? This is what the market does. It, let's say, let me make an example. I want to make an example. This is your setup. Sorry, you wait for price to do that, come into a zone here, and then you put your fib, maybe, then you would like to see a gap, and then price goes in. Just give me a second, I want to see if there's an entry. Okay, I do see an entry to short now. I have a confirmation to short. Cool, cool, cool. I'll be getting in a sell soon. So we'll carry on with that, whatever it is we're talking about there. So you will see me execute now. Okay. So wait, I'm waiting for the entry. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Yeah, not yet. Still waiting for the entry, still waiting for the entry. Needs to come by my area, right? Needs to come by my area, then we can get in. It's just gonna be a short pull, I guess. So make sure my accounts are ready. Yeah, they are ready. So I didn't get the time to connect the trade copier, trade syncer, but I will, right? I will do so. I'm just gonna put an alert here. I don't want price to surprise us. Come on, you should come, Baba. You should come, you should come. Don't leave us. Don't leave us. Don't leave us. Don't leave us. We are still waiting for you. We're still waiting for you. You need to come back up a bit. We're still waiting for him. Looks like he wants to leave now. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. If it does, it's okay. We were prepared already for the buy. So
Order filled.
okay.
Order filled.
I think it's in now. Let's see. Wait. I think I might have got in early. Let's see. Is it in? Is it in? Just gonna double check if it's in here. Okay, I'm in, but on confirmation, let's see. Is my confirmation there? Let's see. I'm still a BE. A confirmation. Yeah, it was there. It was there. I think I see it. I see it. I see it. But I think I am gonna close it. I was not expecting it to react that way specifically, but I'm gonna close it. I'd rather be in the sell,
Order
in the
filled.
buy, than the sell, right? So it's fine. I'm gonna close it. I didn't expect that reaction to happen that instantly, but the way it came into the move, the way it came into the price action, let me show you here. I wasn't expecting the way it impulsively came into that area. So I will wait. Oh, wait. There's a question. Okay, what's the question? What's the question? What's your reasoning behind shorting at this point when it's obviously that the market is reaching for the London high? Yes, it is. But price is not going to just do so, right? You need to be able to tell if it's going to give you before it goes, for example, like I was explaining, right? These are the London highs that we had there, right? Sorry. These are the London highs on top there. So before price does that, maybe let me do this here and remove all of this here. Okay. So my question was now, or to answer your question was, that's where we're expecting price to go to, right? And then look for sales. We did highlight that we want to see sales above this high here, but price is not just going to go up there. It needs to create pullbacks, right? So if you have studied how to get involved in pullbacks, or if you know how pullbacks work, that's good. But if you have not, it's only good to take buys. Hence, we have put a buying area that where we're expecting price here. Again, I got in the trade. It could work, it could not work out. It's fine. But it needs to be a setup that you have written or you have studied. For example, if you have studied how to get involved, this price action from here going down, right? Or this price action from here going down. And then you already have studied how to go back up with it, how to go back up with it. Why not get involved? Both sides, right? But the safest is always trading with the trend. It's always trading with the trend. So hence I said, okay, I see the way my confirmation was given, but the way it did it, that is part of my rules. And I said, okay, I'm a BE, I'll choose to go out. But I am looking forward. My main points here is I would love the buy from here going up. If price does pull back, that's okay. If it does not pull back, we'll be waiting for shots from the top here. So we want price to potentially take out that high. And then if we get a confirmation, we're just not going to get in, right? We need to have a confirmation in order for us to get involved. And then we can short with it and take out these lows and potentially go for these lows here for the end of the day, the previous daily low. Yeah, that's where it looks like we are targeting. So it's all about what you've studied, right, and what you have strengths on. And you should know your strengths. You should know your strengths. And you should be able to tell. If you look at um, the first time I started streaming, I had, this is about a month ago. Um, it was a Monday and a Tuesday. So if you look at last month's CPI, the last streams before that, because last month's CPI was on a Wednesday. If you look at Monday and Tuesday, we had trades whereby we got in, but while we were in profits, we were able to say, okay, and we did this twice live. We said, oh, okay, we wanted this price to move from this point to that point, but the way it's doing it, it's not just about getting in, right, and then set and forget. For me, I'm not um, in support of that. In fact, it is with everything you can take a fraction of it, right? What I can take what's positive from set and forget is it's an after thing that you do after you've studied, right? Let's say you know your factors of confluences, you know that I need one, two, banana, C, and an exclamation mark. That's my strategy. So if that's my strategy, then and you've studied that, you know, and all of those things that could include different characteristics of the market. It could include how it actually gets there. It could include when the time, right, it should do that. That could include maybe you need to see a doji, or maybe you need to see a high test candle, whatever it is that you need to see. Then you can set and forget after that, right? But if you don't, or if you have not studied, you can't just set and forget, right? In fact, you only set and forget when you look at things that you know that okay, that's why I'm pointing back to that Monday and Tuesday. We called it out live twice, where we were like, okay, we are in this trade. This trade is supposed to go up, but this is not a reversal trade. This is a retracement trade. Price has shown its characteristics that it wants to be a retracement trade instead of a reversal. We all want to be part of a reversal. What does that mean? When price changes, the point where it changes from bullish to bearish, we want to be at that point and targeting the swing low that created that high. That's the move we all want to eat. A good example, we want to eat the move from here, right? From here to taking out this low here. That's the move we want to eat. But note that with every trade or with every setup that you get involved, we do have the potential of price giving a retracement. If there's higher factors of confluences here than the ones that were there that has been contributing for the reason for us to actually drop lower, then this becomes a retracement. And guess what? Your factors of confluence will be there. There'll be one, there'll be two, there'll be three, banana and exclamation mark. They'll all be there. But they are higher time frame ones, right? They are bigger ones that are there. So hence you can get in a retracement. So what am I trying to say? On another day or at another day, you would come this retracement from here to there, price can reverse. Price can reverse with the same thing. You see it's a retracement now. You can see it's a retracement now. But at a different day, it can be a reversal, right? Instead of it just being a retracement to go up, but it will be a reversal. What will be the difference? The difference, how how it got there, right? How it got there, and the other factors of confluences that we here at the bottom here that had price to go there will be a contributing factor. There would be less. There will be less factors of confluences than the ones that are here now. Then price would then reverse, right? That's if, of course, the high time frame bias is bearish. So I hope I did put that neatly. So I want to prepare now for the sell. All right, I want to prepare for the sell. Um, with gold, if you look at gold, similar, right? Similar with gold. We have now taken out our London highs here, and at the moment I'm still neutral. It's not the same as NASDAQ, right? If you look at these two structures here versus here, it's not the same, right? So one would be like, okay, why are we waiting for price to take out our London highs so that we can drop lower? Versus here, why are we not expecting the same? I'm going to have to say something which I was planning on saying on stream, but who is holding the low? Who's holding the low? It's a very important thing to be able to tell. If you are able to tell who is holding the low of the day, then it makes sense for price to want to go target it, right? It can take out New York will come, want to take out London's high, and then take out London's low. Here with gold, if you look at the daily low, it's London that's holding it, but the high is not being held by London. I believe price is that specific. The high, this, let's say maybe we had, this is where the midnight opened. That would be the high. Then it would be the same thing. But for me, the high at this point, we've taken it out, and I am not seeing price potentially dropping. In fact, I'm seeing more of a pullback with this guy than potentially going up, right? To go take out this high here, to go take out this high. While with NASDAQ, I am seeing price potentially take out this high, so we can go take out that low there. So again, if you look at my words, I use potential. We work with probabilities, meaning if this does not happen, this should happen. If that does not happen, this should happen. So it's not about us being married to a bias and say, no, price was supposed to do this, was supposed to. No, we are not supposed to be holding on to a bias, right? So let's see. I want to have a look at where exactly should we expect to get involved with NASDAQ. Do you use SMT divergence in trading? SMT divergence, I'll be honest with you, I know it, I understand it, but no, I don't use it. Um, I used to have a specific model where I wanted to see that, but I no longer trade that model. Um, the question now comes: does SMT divergence take place whenever we get involved? Yes, it does take place, but I don't use it. I don't use it. And the reason why I think I've got to a point of not wanting to use it is because I feel like it affects the trader if you are trading setups and models, right? So, what do I mean? Let's say, I hope it's back. Yeah, I see it's back now. Yeah, um, yeah. I don't even know what part I was at, but I was at that point. I was just explaining that price, my PDRA. So yes, if this was a high time frame PDRA, then I would know that I'll place my swing point here. I'll take my low there, and then I'll expect price to what? To retrace, right? To retrace. But now, if I'm not seeing any high probability areas here, then price is going to go check out the high. All right. It's as simple as that. So I use that understanding that um, they don't necessarily both have to give me the same entry setup. They don't have to give me the same entry setup. Instead, they need to be different because they are different. But they can go to the same direction, towards the same direction. That's okay. But they are different. If they were the same, then yeah. And then, so meaning, if I've now studied how to get involved, setups after we have retraced and go down, and then now I've studied trace up setups after we've taken out the high and then we go down, then what does that mean? It means that I've got the characteristics in order to decipher or to see that, okay, this one is telling me it wants to retrace. This one, it doesn't have a point to retrace, so it needs to go for the high and potentially maybe retrace, right? So that is the understanding. That understanding, I took it from the 2022 ICT uh, mentorship, the YouTube, the one that I think he did it live on YouTube. So um, yeah, yeah. Before you sit down, there's two things the market is doing. It's either um, rebalancing or it's going to take out a high or a low. So that is practically SMT. On two correlated assets, one will rebalance, one will take out the high or the low. That is it exactly here. This guy here is the one rebalancing, and then this guy is the one taking out the high or the low. If it's vice versa, yeah. So we will wait. Price is it is maturing. It is kind of showing us what it wants to do. So wait, we will wait, we will wait, we will wait. We have neglected maybe US 30. Let's go see what US 30 is doing. Okay, so with US 30 is an interesting guy. So with US 30 we had this imbalance that we had anticipated to take place from NASDAQ, but it took place here. Then we can see that, excuse me, excuse me, we have fully rebalanced this guy here. Let's see, so we've fully rebalanced it. So what is the objective? Do we have a swap that can? Let's see. Okay. Okay. I am seeing a potential continuation up, but price will need to give us a bit more. So I'm gonna leave it on the sidelines. Yes, I'm gonna leave it on the sidelines until it gives us the move, right? So let's go back to no currencies today. No, 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 no. They can do what they want to do, but not today. Not today. Not today. So with 30, I put an alert, right? I put an alert in case it does trade up there. Okay, alrighty. Okay, I want to confirm something here. If this set up at 30, I'll explain it. If it, I want to see if it has my confluences. Uh, okay. Mm, The question. Yeah, I did answer the SMT question. Mm. Okay. So I'm just confirming this setup here. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. Let me show you what. Let me show you the next setup. The next setup is wow. So you are very close now. It's funny is I've got two setups now. I've got that one right. No, but this one, yeah. With this one, I am seeing this is with US 30 price pulling back. Then we can go down, right? And then I will need to see a confirmation in order for me to get involved with US 30, right? Well, it doesn't necessarily even need to go all the way down there, but I am at least it needs to drop, right? So I'm still waiting for it. And then our alert for what's this NASDAQ? Let me look at my NASDAQ here. Is it where I want it to be? It's not yet there. Okay, cool. So if I get in both, that's fine. Meaning I won't have to use all my contracts. I'll use a portion of some this side, a portion of some on the other side, right? Um, but that's what I'm seeing with US 30 here. I'm seeing US 30 coming in here and going down, right? So again, now let's do this here. If we now had to use SMT, right? Let's talk about it, right? You had asked the question about SMT. Let's use NASDAQ. Then we do this here. Here is US 30 at the bottom. Why am I using the trackpad? Here. It's just 30 at the bottom. And here is NASDAQ here, right? If you look at what we are expecting, so maybe there's a time we could use it so you can see. So we are expecting NASDAQ to take out this high, right? Yeah. So if NASDAQ takes out this high, and then we wait for a confirmation, or we get into a point of area, then we drop lower, right? With US 30, are we expecting the same? No, US 30, in fact, we're expecting it not even to take out this high. Yeah, we want it to pull up so we can go down, right? So based on this entry criteria here for this entry setup here, I could say that I have my SMT from this high here, this high, and that high there, right? And then this one here with this high and the lower low that we are potentially expecting to be created so that we can actually drop lower, right? So you can see now the two, right? While so that's on this time frame. On the big time frame for this trade, this guy will be on its way down, right? For him, it'll be having its SMT. So again, just talking about how I believe that SMT, maybe I trade it. Yes, I actually do trade it, but I don't trade it the way it is advertised there. I actually apply it in the way I look at the market. The market should tell me. We are here. I'm not expecting price to go check out this high with US 30. I'm not expecting to take out this high, but here we are. So that's already SMT. See, um, but I don't say I want to see the SMT. No, the things that make up the SMT is what I use, right? The things that and bring up the end product is what I use. So, which are the whys? If you actually spend time in asking yourself why does SMT happen, then I think yeah, we'll be somewhere. We'll be going somewhere. With NASDAQ, I have an area, but this one looks like it's going to be ready for me first before the other guy, right? So I'm gonna prepare for US 30 shorts soon. Let me show you it. And these shorts, I'm not expecting them to. I'm also want to wait for confirmation. So what I'm putting here is not. It's where the entry would take, where the confirmation would take place. Maybe that makes more sense. Right. And like I said, I'm not expecting to take out the high there. If it takes out the high and it takes you out, there's hidden SMT. Hidden SMT is something else whereby they are both they both have high highs, but there's SMT, right? So being able to tell, yeah, the difference between that. So okay, we've got that. Remember, guys, anything you see on this channel, it is not financial advice. It is only for educational purposes, right? Excuse me. Yeah. Hmm. The way it's looking, the way it's behaving, it's looking like it might leave, but let's see. Let's see if it does leave. It's okay. It is fine. Okay, and just have a look at gold here on my right to see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's go back to the analysis of gold. Go back to the stream and um, look at what I was saying about gold. Look at what I was saying about gold. Go back and look at what I was saying about gold. When I was comparing the difference between these two and the other one. Why, with NASDAQ, we're expecting a sell, right? And NASDAQ, where the objective is to go up there. With gold, I mean, is to go up there. So it's happening. Yeah. Um, we did even mention this, what kind of move this is. I feel like going back on this video, on the stream, so you can see. I was mentioning this type of price actions where we can expect the spring up, right? So yeah, that's the move that's taking place right now. Um, to be part of this move when we had this pullback, there was gonna be no trade zone. Yeah, which is a bummer, but yeah, that's okay. With this one, we are still waiting. We are still waiting. Um, Here's gold. Let's take another high, like we did mention. Like we did exactly mention. This is beautiful. It's beautiful, but we did not get an entry area for us. All right. So that's whereby now you ask yourself, as a trader, you're like, it's either I always know where the direction goes, or that happens after I've taken my loss or been taken out. Then you collect enough data of those outcomes taking place. As you do collect enough data of those things, like if you get 5 6 different outcomes, it can be from different instruments, there is no problem with that. Then you look at what is on all the four things that you can just see normally, right? Once you do see it, it's how you form your own system. That's how you form your own understanding, right? So yeah, yeah. An example is after you've got maybe 5 outcomes like this here with the setup like this, ask yourself, okay, do they always have maybe 1 2 3 4 pullbacks? If you look at all 5 examples that you have, they all give a four, then you know that I want to see my fourth. Then I get in my fourth and I put my stop loss maybe below my third or below my whatever it is, right? It's that simple, I would say. When it comes to maybe the thought process is that simple. Let me say, right? Danny B is like gold is the king of the market. To be honest, gold can go to Cape Town and back. Um, or go to, let me use a place. Maybe let me say to the Great Wall of China and back, while everyone else is still waiting, right? While everyone else is trying to figure out what do we do with our lives, gold will do what it has to do, and come back there, and then figure out, help those ones figure out, right? So yeah, that's gold. That's how gold is. Here I'm seeing it drop already. This guy, I'm not seeing it take out this high anymore. I'm not seeing it take out this high anymore. I'm just seeing it drop, and then maybe potentially pull back after this drop. Maybe potentially pull back. Then we can drop. Yeah, that would be nice. But um, that's what I am looking for. If it just goes back in there, I'll wait for my confirmation, right? So let's move away from gold at the moment, and then let's focus on 30. Or let's go to NASDAQ, see where we are with NASDAQ, and then we can go to NASDAQ. We're still there. Okay. Okay, NASDAQ was still here. 30 is here. So we are waiting. We're going to see what is its objective. If it's going to go down and then come back up, or it's just going to go back in here. If you just go back, if it goes down and then come back in there, then I can go in directly. But if it just comes in the way it is now, I need to see a confirmation, right? I'm seeing more of a push down first. Push down first and then come back up. That's what I'm seeing. That is exactly what I'm seeing. Okay. So, get ready for I am. Okay. Looks like it's coming in. So as it's coming in this area, we want to see our confirmation. We are not going to get in without a confirmation, right? We want to see our confirmation, and then we'll be in for shorts. What was I looking for? You? What was I doing? Let me go to US30. Okay. Okay. Okay, once I get my confirmation, then we'll be in. So we are in the area where we want to get in, where we actually want to sell, right? But now we are waiting for a confirmation. Someone's up. Okay, we're waiting, we're waiting. We want to see the confirmation. If we don't get a confirmation, we won't go in. No confirmation yet. No confirmation yet, so we're still not going in. Yeah, no confirmation yet, so we're still waiting. No confirmation yet. It's potentially forming. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. No confirmation, no entry. We're still waiting to see if it's gonna give. We're still waiting, still waiting. No confirmation, no entry. No confirmation, no entry. Okay. potential, still waiting, still waiting. It's a potential, but we're still waiting. No confirmation, no confirmation. So no confirmation, so no entry. So setup invalidated, which is a win for us because we avoided a loss with waiting for confirmation. So it's important to wait for confirmation. Always important to wait for confirmation. So no confirmation, no entry. So setup for me has been violated now, right? Confirmations are important, guys. They are extremely important. Same thing I explained. Gather information, ask yourself, okay, why does this work? Why does that not work? And then you look at what's common in those that work. And then that's all. That's all. That's all. That's how you're able to avoid this. So I'm happy that we were able to avoid, we're able to avoid that. So it looks like we are still waiting. We are still waiting. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Gold, 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 gold. Gold is buying, still buying, and still buying. Okay, let's see if you are giving a continuation, but let's see, let's see, let's see. So yeah, it's just good, which is good, which is good, which is good. NASDAQ, on the other hand, it is still waiting. It is still building, 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 and building. So yeah, we're no longer interested in this area anymore. We are very close to here. So um, thank you. Right, just gonna check something. Check something. Excuse me. Yeah. It's engineering liquidity before the dump, probably. Nasdaq is waiting for New York session. Nasdaq is waiting for. Yeah, you're right. Right, engineering liquidity, like we had anticipated. Yeah. Uh, yeah. We are in New York. Opening bell. Yeah, opening bell. That's where we get 9:30. Right. From 9 already, we start getting the juice. But 9:30, that's where we see the opening bell. There in the trade center, that's where they hit that bell, right? Um, still happens until today. So that's what NASDAQ is doing. It's literally building. So these are type of price actions that we expect, especially if we don't have any red folder news, especially USD red folder news, not I don't know, Slovakia's red folder news. No, we're talking about USA's red folder news. That is the type of news that we need, and the only one we have is on Thursday. That's is it Thursday? Yeah, only Thursday. We only have uh, unemployment claims, and we also have the flash, right? But it's only happening one day. I mean, one day out of the whole week is the only one where we've got USD news. So we can expect the whole week to be like this. If you look at the previous, if you look at last week, the last week's, the were setups presented even way before, right? And then by the time that the opening bell comes, it could be even a second setup presenting. So, okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Let's now get a precise area where we could expect the drop. Do you trade futures? I am trading futures right now. All right. I am trading futures. If you look, that's Ninja Trader. So any platform or any broker that is using that, they are trading futures, right? So it's almost like if you're using MT5 or MT4, you are CFD trading, right? So yeah, I trade futures. I'm actually trading futures right now. I am paper trading using the trading views wonder broker to analyze, but I execute on my futures. Um, okay, I just wanted to confirm. So if you see someone using trade of 8, you know that's the futures. They are trading, they're using futures. If you see someone using those Quantoa and all those other platforms, just know that they are trading futures. NASDAQ is looking like it's trying to build up. Isn't like it's looks like it's building up. Let me just update my analysis. Update my analysis. Okay, all right. I've updated NASDAQ, so okay. I've confirmed the area I would like to see price go to. So if I have to like ask myself, um, I did say I don't want a repetition of what happened yesterday, having a 5 hour session. That is probably not going to be a only 5 hour session I have. Hopefully, hopefully. But now I'm asking myself, what is the difference between this session and yesterday's one. We are not 5 hours in yet, though. We about how many minutes so far? 2 hours, right? So the difference is yesterday we kept on hunting and looking for new setup and new setups and new setups. Versus this one, we've been waiting for this. We opened the market saying we want price to do this. So we're practically not hunting. We are just waiting, right, for the specific setup. Trading is not for the faint-hearted. Yeah, guys, trading is not for the faint-hearted. It is not. If you want to punish someone, introduce trading to them. But you can say that in a jokey way, but at the same time, it's it's a dangerous thing to do. It's a dangerous thing to do. It's a dangerous thing to do because what can happen is a lot can happen. There's a thin line. There's a thin line to giving up in life, like giving up on life while you are actually in this career. So if you want to punish anyone, even a person I don't like, maybe like I don't hate anybody, but the person, my enemy, let me say my enemy, I would not want them to do this. They need to be prepared for what has to come with this. Um, yeah. Where am I based? I'm based in South Africa. Yeah, I'm in South Africa. And where are you based? Where are you based? I'm in South Africa. Yeah, I'm in South Africa, but I am not trading like those guys, right? If you Google uh, South African traders and gold, oh man, South African traders and gold, they are something else. That is also, I'm not saying that to encourage it or to, that is one of the big problems actually. It's actually a huge, huge problem. It doesn't bring the actual right mindset, right, in trading. For some, if you're introduced into trading by flipping accounts, that's what you're gonna think trading is, right? That I need to flip accounts. I need to put $10 and wait for whatever news, or I need to do something and flip it. And that is not trading. I mean, we are trying to earn a professional living, right? A professional and honest living. And if you look at banks, if you look at companies' returns, they don't flip, right? They don't. They don't flip. And if they do flip, it's not even this. In fact, they don't flip. When you're talking about the flipping that SA traders do, um, they put $10 and withdraw 500 million. That's how they are. Yeah, that sounds wrong. That the way I even said it, but that's how they are. So um, it's actually a virus which I think is that needs to be cleaned in the SA industry. It's a virus that needs actually to be cleaned because when someone new gets introduced to trading, that becomes when it gets to a point where they are trying now, where they find out, okay, this is what not to do, and then they have now learned what is this is what not to do, and they want to now learn what to do. That is something that you keep. It becomes something that's attached to you, and you are trying to now let go of it, right? So, um, yeah, I mean, yeah, the introduction to it, if you look at through majority of the SA traders, it's about impulses, like like put in money, get out money, put in money, get out money. And impulses don't allow you to be present. They don't allow you to be aware of what you are doing. Therefore, when it's time to do so, it's going to be a difficult thing. It's going to be almost as if you've got a chronic habit or disease that you are trying to overcome, and you know now what is right to do or what is the right thing to do. But now, because you're like, I want to see those results, So that is something that needs to literally be eliminated. It should be seen as danger. I mean, a lot of people have. That's why they end up turning into scammers, most of these guys. That's why, because it's difficult. It's literally difficult. It's extremely difficult to um, trade after you've been diagnosed by that reasoning. That's not how you should trade as a trader. At least even if you dilute it 25, if you take 25% of that approach, it's better. Like I said, with everything you can take small things, right? You can take small things. And what can you take from that? At least you can take that impulsive, the confidence in risk appetite, in risk appetite. That's what you can take from that. Meaning, when it's time to risk what I'm supposed to risk, risk that. And when it's time to increase, when you've agreed with yourself and say, okay, this last 2 months I was risking maybe 0.25, now I want to risk 0.3%, then you you that's maybe the small fraction, it's probably being 10%, but that is a bad, bad foundation. You're literally going to have to spend most of your time trying to let go, like empty your cup. And what makes it difficult is that now you've learned the right things, but they're on top of the bad things, right? So now, meaning for you to empty that cup, you have to literally throw out what's already what you know, and then deal with that, and it makes it difficult. Practically, it just makes it difficult. Um, you are based in London, okay? That is good, man. That is good. That is good. That is good. Yeah, London is. So, how do you feel when you're trading London session in London? I know we share the time zone between you and I. It's depending on daylight saving, it can be 2 hours or it can be an hour, right? If we've got our daylight saving on or off, but we practically have the same time zones, which I believe is probably the best time zones in the whole of the world, like the whole world, right? I don't think there's no better time zones than that. I mean, you wake up just like every other person's waking up going to work, and you've got London session. I mean, you literally get to trade the two best sessions there is, London and New York. So, and then when it's break time from 7, when it's New York time, you can actually, when it's 7 a.m. New York time, they are waking up or they're already up on their way to work. The time their banks open, your lunch is ending here, and then yeah, I think um, GMT plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, those are probably the best time zones for a trader. Yeah, flipping is not sustainable. For those in SA, we thought it was. You know, there's a statement I saw. What podcast was I watching? I know it is Ree's podcast, and if I can recall the trader that was there, he mentioned in any market, it doesn't have to be in the trading industry, it could be even in maybe marketing or whatever it is, right? In any market, after 10 years, the market it always cleans itself, right? You get to see those who are authentic. You get to see those who've been faking it, because you cannot fake it all the way that way, right? And so for us, I feel like that kind of recession was taking place this year and last year, and maybe the year coming. A lot of traders have been falling, and they were some were flippers, like they literally used to flip, and we thought they were profitable, but you get to understand that hey, these guys they are not. You get to see that they're reporting for scamming, they're reporting, or they're reported for a lot of other things there, which are not good, right? So now um, I feel like the industry is empty. Hence, you're seeing a lot of these influencers running to Dubai or running to uh, whatever country, right, outside of SA, because they've got problems that are there. So flipping is not sustainable. The only person I've seen flipping make it look sense, or make it look like it makes sense. There's a guy called Ahmad. I don't know if he still releases, but that guy was he made flipping look tangible. He made flipping look tangible. The way I understand it, excuse me, the way I understand it, maybe why kind of maybe the type of risk management that you could put into flipping is the normal. Let's go through the normal risk management. The normal risk management is having maybe a 5,000 rand account, and you say maybe with this account I want to trade maybe 10 times, and then if I lose 10 times in a row, then I'll lose, right? Meaning I'm risking 10% per trade, which is 500. Yeah, you said how much? 5,000 rand, yeah. So it's just $500, 500 rand or dollars, whatever it is, right? Then per trade, you're risking 500, right? So the only thing that makes sense when it comes to flipping, it's if you take that 5,000 and not put it into the broker's account, but you keep it in your pocket, then you put the 500 into the broker's account, then you flip that. That makes a bit more sense, right? If you lose it, I mean, you're still following your risk management, because that's what you were supposed to risk, right? Oh yes, we are back. Um, my wife just told me that my stream had stopped, so I just restarted. At least we found a way of how to deal with this currently before we upgrade. When we do upgrade, yeah, of course. Zandile Mkhize had said, yeah, I got scammed a lot in South Africa. That's what got me to study the skill for myself and stop looking for easy money. Yeah, there's a lot of scams that take place here. A lot. Some are having people from outside Africa coming in and running the scams here, right? So some will be with robots, some will be with scooters, some will be whatever it is, right? Now they take the opportunities here. So easy money. If it was easy, then everyone would be doing it, right? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So they say trading is the hardest way to make easy money. Yeah, yeah. I think that part of easy, it means, I think the easy part means people, it refers to people from who are outside, who are looking and saying, oh, you sat down less than 30 minutes. I mean, the other day we had a trade. I think it's actually there on YouTube. We had a trade 7 minutes. I just started my London session. We got in 7 minutes. It was $1,200. So imagine someone who's outside from that will be like, oh, that's easy money. It's every 7 minutes. And they'll end up saying every 7 minutes you make $1,200, and that's not it. Right. That's not it. Is the easy part, I think, is it has to do with a lot of outside when someone's watching, but I still think each and every day, even ICT does refer to this, that each and every day you still need to follow those rules. You still need to remind yourself that you're disciplined. You need to, you literally, it's almost like you need to alter your DNA, right? And DNA alteration is not easy. Like, in fact, it's probably nearly impossible if someone has to change your DNA. I mean, in 2025, I don't think it's possible to change your DNA, right? Probably for you to change your DNA, you're probably going to have to, right? So, but we have to get closer. So we see NASDAQ is looking like it wants to do something. We're looking, what time is it? We've got 2 minutes before the opening bell, right? So in 2 minutes, there will be tinking, 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 hitting the opening bell, and they'll be hitting the opening bell, and they'll be like, what? Then we'll be expecting news, right? Not news, we'll be expecting the reaction. Right? Tech Inc. said, I made 5K on NQ in 30 seconds yesterday, but I was on the chat since 2 a.m. That is good. Exactly. That is spot on. That is literally spot on. You were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, right? Only for 30 seconds. Yeah. I love those trades though. Because towards the end, right? Towards the end, before the setup, you end up saying, you know what? I think for the day there isn't a match. So then okay, price then quickly gets into your entry, quickly goes out, goes and hit. That's beautiful. So that's the art. You don't make 5K every 30 seconds, but you've studied enough, right, to know. And again, you're not the one in control if it's going to take 30 seconds or it's going to take an hour, it's going to take a minute, or it's going to take whatever it is, right? That's the market. And I love it when the market does that. I love it when it does that. Actually, I love it when it does that. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so the opening bell. So we just literally took out the high. So that's what we wanted, but we are still waiting. We haven't got any confirmation, or we are actually not exactly where we wanted to execute this trade. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this was beautiful, though. This was beautiful. And if it does leave without us, the objective will be to go check out these lows here, right? So you can see the opening bell. That's the opening bell they're hitting. Price is dropping and dropping and dropping, and it is dropping. So don't drop too much now. Come back for us. Come back into our area. It looks like it might be gone now. Looks like it might be. It literally just took out the high, and we are now dropping. Um, wow. It's gone. 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 Um, where I would have been interested to get in, right? It's if it just had a small pullback, then came back again, and then traded lower. But no, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. What's nice is, again, seeing price and do what you anticipated. Therefore, you just know that, okay, you are not part of the entry, but price did do what you were looking forward to. So, um, yeah, not that you forced a trade or you don't see what you're looking forward to or your confirmations. But yeah, let's see the other kids. What are they doing? So let's see what maybe let's go to gold for now. In fact, let's put an alert here. It could come back. I mean, as long as I don't you have not hit my take profit yet, my setup is still valid. So let's go see here. Gold, gold is still buying. This price action is not nice, you know. It's not giving opportunities to be part of the trade. So there's nothing we can really do with this. Yeah. Let's see US 30. US 30, we then dropped lower and then went back up. Okay, so let's see. What's my analysis here for US 30? So deep gate analysis. Okay, with US 30, it's interesting. So you see, US 30 bought, NASDAQ sold, right? I'm interested in US 30. I'm interested in a potential short, but it needs to do something, of course, right? That's if it does do what we would like to see from US 30. Uh, okay, that's if it does present, right? So we are still waiting. It's a potential short from US 30. We need to just give us what we want to see, and then we'll probably get in. Probably get in, but let's see. Keep the confirmation, but don't do it aggressively, brother. You don't have to do it aggressively. You should keep the entry, but don't do it aggressively. It looks like it's already wants to go without us, this guy. Excuse me. One, two, let's see. But NASDAQ, okay. NASDAQ will have to wait as well. Time from this is maybe in the next 5 minutes we'll be able to tell. So this guy is not giving anything at the moment. NASDAQ, we could potentially pull back up, but it needs to give me my confirmation, right? We are just not getting involved. Let's see, where is this? Okay, I have a potential entry area with NASDAQ. It's just going to need to give the confirmation. US 30, away US 30 is buying and buying and buying. We also got that same pattern we got from gold. This one here, then shoot up, right? Let's refresh. Let's refresh the pattern. We talked about this before all of this happened. If you go back on the stream, this is it here. You can see it here. Then we go up, right? So take that and take where's your 30? And take this and then look for 5 more examples, right? Look for 5 more examples that have something like this. Study them. That's all. Study them. Take your time. If you've got a printer, if you have access to a printer, print them, look at them. I have to show you what I have with, if I have to show you what I've printed out, what I have here is just little. Literally, it's a little. This is so small. This is small. But print them out and then look at the patterns. Spend time, look at the pattern and say, okay, what is price doing right? What is it? What's common? Why is it doing this? Is there a specific time that it's doing this? Study it, and trust me, that's how patterns are built, or that's how your own setups are built. And these will be built on whatever foundation that you already have. Right? You will see, okay, price maybe creates 3 or 4 structures before it springs up. We need to have an impulsive move. Then we do that. You need to just spend time and study them. You need to spend time and study them. Okay, so with NASDAQ, let me show you what or where am I expecting NASDAQ to come into. I want NASDAQ to come back and revisit this area here. This area here. And then we can buy. I want us to revisit this area. We can buy. Stop loss goes here. And then we can go back up with it. That's what I want to see NASDAQ do. So I'm just waiting for, let's see if we're gonna have price come through. At the same time, I've got other confluences as well, which I'm waiting for, but that's what we want to see it do. It's almost there. Okay.
Order submitted.
I'll
Order
go,
filled.
I'll go in there.
Order filled.
Let's see if we have the pullback. Stop loss. Let
Order
me see.
filled.
Stop loss just got triggered now. If you look at how my price action is looking here, guys, this is not good. So I want to show you how my price action is looking here. It's looking very awkward. Let me share my screen here. Where is this? Full screen. Yeah. Um, if you look at my price action or my futures chart, we had not traded below here versus who's this guy? Versus what we're looking at here. See, this is what we have, and then my price action here, we had not arrived. In fact, go. We only took out the high now, while with here, the high has been taken out all along. So my stop loss just got filled so late there. And also it was just confusing where to actually enter from there. But it's all good. We are for break even for the day. I think let me double check. Yeah, we're like break even for the day. The other account is on profits, which is awkward. So we literally break even for the day. The other one is about 350. They're both funded accounts. At the moment, I am not having anything else here now. I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm done for the day. I don't see anything else. We waited for this guy to come back up. They did come, but it didn't push a bit inside where we wanted price to come in so we can go lower. So before we end it, we want to go through all of them and then see um, if there's any setup that we might miss out, or not miss out, if there is any setup that we are that's probably loading. Otherwise, that's the one we've been waiting for, right? So let's look at 30 one more time. Just give me a second. Just let me look at the US30 now. Okay. Um, okay. With US30, I'm seeing shots, but I need to see a confirmation. Right. So let me show you what I'm seeing with US30. I'm seeing us potentially drop from where we are here. Yeah. This is literally a similar setup that we actually got in London. So, but I need to see my confirmation. I am not just going to get in. We've got this guy here. NASDAQ is already completed. So, just double check here. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm seeing with NASDAQ now. So, that's with 30 US30. So, let's wait and see. If I do get my confirmation, then I can will be in. If we don't get no confirmation, we don't get in. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. There were you NASDAQ sold, guys. Yo, it's not a joke. Sold as if we it sold. That was a good drop. Excuse me. Excuse me. But we're waiting, we're still waiting, we're still waiting, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. We'll wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Yeah, NASDAQ. Wow. 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 This is the type of move we want to be part of, guys. This is the type of movie we want to be part of. I hope it's not too loud. So let's wait. We have to wait and see. Just confirming here, but we are not really getting a confirmation yet. We are expecting a down move, right? We are expecting a down move from S30. We said we're expecting a down move with S30, so we're waiting. Don't now go without us. Don't now go without us. My brother. Don't now go without us. Come back, come back, come back, come back. You are seeing a NASDAQ reversal. NASDAQ reversal. I'm putting a light here so that it doesn't. Let me see. Where? Oh my goodness. Are you seeing where NASDAQ is? Oh wow. Yo. Oh my goodness. Yo. 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 Been waiting for you the whole day, bro. This guy. I'm seeing NASDAQ reversal. Yeah. I'm seeing that move, like I mentioned, where we get a up and then we get a 1, 2 explosive move down. That's the third example I'll show you for today. That's it there. So we can drop. So NASDAQ, I'm seeing it probably still tanking lower. Yeah, way lower. In order for us to see that, or at least whatever, which drawn liquidity is it trying to go to. I'm seeing it potentially even go maybe below these lows. Maybe by this candle, below this candle here. Yeah, that's why I'm seeing NASDAQ potentially go to. Sorry, that's why I'm seeing NASDAQ potentially go this low. Yeah, yeah. Remember the move, explosive move. Let me show you here again with gold. Gold was on the. That's it here. Down, impulsive move. 30. It also did happen with 30. That's it. The impulsive move as well. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. So why I don't know why would you be looking to buy? Maybe you've got an area which I cannot see, and I don't know how big your stop loss would be. But I'm seeing potentially even dropping and going low. Right. This is the drawn liquidity that we are targeting right now. I have an area where I would like to buy with it if it does go there, right? If it does go there, so I do have an area. Who's this now? I left US 30. So I see US 30. No, alert is going off. So let me see. What did I have for US 30? Why did I put an alert? Okay. With US 30, I do have a potential sell, right? But I'm still waiting for. Let's go to the maybe 15 minutes. Let's see. 2 minutes. I want to see the next 2 minutes candle. Then maybe we can get involved with US 30. That's fine. If you can sit down, go to money. now. So let's see here. There's 30. I'm just waiting for the next candle. And then we'll see if it will. It's 10 o'clock candle. Yeah, waiting for the 10 o'clock candle. I want to see how is it going to react. And then maybe we can be part of the shot. Okay. So let's see. It is opened up now. I want to see how it's going to behave. One potential entry is if it does pull back inside a bit, and then we can get a short, right? In fact, from somewhere here, stop loss there, and we can drop low. Let's wait. We'll still wait to see if it's going to give us the entry or not. NASDAQ is traded a bit lower. Uh, it's coming. It might be coming, so wait for it. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait, let's see, let's see. Okay, so currently still haven't pulled back, so it could leave without us, but it's okay if it does. So excuse me. No, baby. No, 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 no. What's happening? Then what happened after that?
Oh, it is.
Yeah. NASDAQ is still selling. NASDAQ is still selling. Did I mark the area? Let me see if I did. I don't think I marked the area where I would be interested for a buy with NASDAQ. Um, I know I did mark it here on your screen, the one you can see.
What?
Let's go back. With this one here, we're going to put an alert, right?
I like to see.
Just gonna put an alert once we are closer here.
Yeah, you're going to see.
Where is it? Go.
Okay.
No, still a bit further.
Okay.
Still a bit further. Let's see.
I see.
So let's see. I'm gonna put an alert there. So when it does come closer, we are like away of it, right? Put it inside. No, baby girl. No, 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 no. Okay. We are still waiting. We are still waiting. We are still waiting. The one goes there. Like, damn, NASDAQ having you increase your screen. Yeah, NASDAQ is it's interesting. Moved, it moved, it moved. Especially days without what do you call them? Without red folding events. This is the time we look forward for big moves. Yesterday, same thing. Friday, we were part of it actually. So opening bell. right after the opening bell. Yeah. For me, towards this time, I'm usually looking to be done with the day. So okay. So potential entry area with 30 to actually go against it. Needs to should give the confirmation though. Should give it. And then if it does give it, yeah. So let's see. Let's wait. Should scans now hit our TP without it coming back. So I don't think there's anything we can do here now. Yeah, this guy has moved our towards our TP. Yeah, and we not even inside the trade. So the reason why we put our TP exactly there. So okay.
Beautiful. Under the blanket. No. Yeah. There. The phone. Check the phone. Give me.
Viva, mommy.
Hmm?
See why we put our stop loss there. But let me do this here so you can see. Wait, press Control Out. See where we put our stop loss. I mean, take profit there. So, but I'm expecting potentially even to drop now. To where it is here. Like, I mean, then we can drop again. That's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, I would need a confirmation in order to do that. So I'm still, we are here waiting. So I am. Okay. So it's going, it's going. Yes. It's okay if it goes again. That as it's heading to arrive, it's okay.
Take a phone. Go bring your phone. Go take a phone. Come with you. Take it.
Okay. Gold. Gold is pulled back and went up. The pullback I didn't even see it. I don't even know when it pulled back, but that was a quick pullback. Wow. And then 30, seeming like it's actually happening there. This arcing situation we're talking about. Excuse me. So now, um, Gold is did this pullback here, then we went up. Let's see here. NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Let's go back check NASDAQ. Let's go back double check NASDAQ. Let's just double check NASDAQ. It's waiting. So question is, why are you waiting, sir? I just think I'm still seeing shorts. I'm still seeing shorts NASDAQ. I'm still seeing it drop. Gold, gold, gold. These impulsive moves of gold. Same thing yesterday, same thing the day before. Yeah. This is Falcon traders are very happy. They're like, oh, impulsive correction. If they have flags there, price goes up. Yeah, they must be happy. So let's see. If gold gives another pullback, I'm prepared for it. To buy, but that's if it gives, right? If it doesn't give, there's nothing we can really do. So what time is now? 10:30. So in the next 20 minutes, if we haven't found a setup, I will close off this session. I'll be done for the day. So I won't be. Okay, I didn't put this here. Oh, I don't remember putting this here. US 30. It gets back to that area. Actually, shortly. Right. I'm still bearish overall with US 30. So I'm still bearish overall. Okay. Right. Let's see with gold. Gold. What do you call this? What do you call this? What do you call this, buddy? What do you call this? Honestly, don't know what gold calls this. So 15 minutes. And I'll be out of this session. I'll be out of the session. I know you can hear the music in the back. Yeah, that's what happens in SA. We in SA. There's Mchivo every corner you look. There's this guy called Gold. When are you gonna stop by? Look, we're actually closer to the drawn liquidity that we highlighted on the daily. Yeah, it is moving. Hey, yeah, it's moving. Oh, it's moving. Yeah, Okay, with 30, I am seeing a potential move. Let's see if it gives us right. So we have to wait and see if it's going to give us. Okay, it's not giving us. It's not. I'm seeing a drop with 30 from where we are here. I'm seeing a drop. Yeah, a drop to vertically slow here. Yeah, we're going to drop with 30. I need to pull back a bit so we can get an entry area. Yeah, but it looks like we are now going. Okay. I'm searching for continuation to join this guy to drop with it.
Order submit. Order
Okay.
filled.
I'm in one.
Order filled.
So we are selling now. From there. Let's do this. So make sure my stop loss is in place. Okay. Let it drop. Okay, it's dropping. Let it drop, guys. Drop, 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 drop. Stop playing. Just let it drop, drop, drop. Drop, drop, drop. Yes, that is what we want to see. Do drop. Yes. Drop, 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 drop. That's exactly what we are behaving now. I just wish I caught it from the top now to work so hard to find the other part of the entry. Drop, don't pull back. Drop. Don't have any business up there. Let's go. I'm exhausted right now. Don't pull back. Let us drop, buddy. Let's drop, let's drop, let's drop. Why are you pulling back? What business do you have up here, bro? Let's see what business you might have up here. Let's see. Put this here, put this one here. To see what you might have potentially, but bro, we don't want you to do that. Let us drop. Don't pull back, bro. If you pull back, so if it goes back to break even, I will go out and then get in where I think it might be going back again because I think it might be higher than where I want to get in. So that's if it does, right? So let's see. Yeah, just drop. We've been waiting for you to drop, so just drop and go. Take out the lows and take out everyone's lows. There, go, 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 go. I should drop the way gold is dropping, eh? The way gold is buying, I mean. Gold's not dropping nowhere, bro. Come on, let's go. Let's drop, let's drop, let's drop. There's no need for you to pull back. There's no need for you to pull back. You have to drop. Let's drop, let's drop. Okay, I am gonna go out on BE and I'll wait for it to come back where I think it might get in again, right? Because I've got an idea of where it wants to go, so it might be higher than my entry. So just make sure my stop loss is a BE so that if it does choose to play games, drop, buddy, drop.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm going on BE. I have an idea of where it wants to go. So if it does drop after I went out on BE, then I don't know. But I've got an idea of where it wants to pull back to. You better not drop, bro. You better not drop. Oh my goodness. He's now dropping without us. Uh, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Wait, okay. He's still inside, still waiting for you. Now we want you to come back up so you can drop with us. Yeah. Then it drops without us. It's just this. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. This is not nice to be looking at, seeing it drop. Even seeing now drop even way faster and better than the way we wanted it to drop it down. No, I worked too hard to get that trade. I'm not gonna work again like that. No. So guys, one account is on BE, the other one is up 400 for the day. So I guess that's how we end today. Let's go rate ourselves. This paper trading is going fine, so let it go fine. But this is where it's supposed to go. This is where I was looking forward to go. Because let me rate myself and be done. Did I pray? Yes, I did. Did I trade only documented setups? Yes, I did. Rest according to plan? No. Like I said, this needs to be moved to this side. It takes time to do so. But yeah, I will. Took correct number of trades. I think I did. Nope. Yeah, I did. I did. I did. With actually 3 trades this session. Um, so yeah, followed rules, yes. Top loss, yes. Fair trade and validity, yes. Punctuality was bad. Bad. There we go. What's wrong? Can you go to your mother? Go to your mother. Let's go. Sorry, guys. Go to mama. Self execution was a B. Discipline was a B. Journaling, yes, I did. To take note. Missed, set up. There was one. So, what's the lesson for this? What is the lesson, guys? I ended up, towards the end of the lesson, I ended up feeling like, oh, I'm saying towards the end of the session, I ended up feeling like we are missing out. Or, for example, this cell, this one, yeah, the one of US 30, my entry was on top, but I ended up working too hard to get in that one there. So why was I not the one there on the one on top? I felt that it was, I was not missing, so my focus was no longer as sharp as it was, like the way it was when we were beginning New York, right? We were beginning in New York, because my entry for this one here, I did talk. If you go back on the video, you see when I said, okay, I'm expecting the drop before all of these forms. But again, um, yeah, my I feel like my sharpness is, yeah, I think that's how it is with anything. If you run too long, you end up not focusing, or if you, so I guess, I don't know how long have we been streaming, even with this stream here. It's how long now? It's 3 hours. So that's a lot for me. That is a lot. That's a lot. So I would say towards ended towards end session started missing trades, missing setups. So this reminds me of if you go watch, as I was saying that sorry, I had not seen the stream it got that I can feel that this is the point where my mind is. I feel like I'm pushing things right. So it's important to make sure that you are mindful of yourself. You always want to trade at your best conditions, right? Or at least best performance. And that is the reason why we've got the performance scale. The performance scale is there to rate us. And he was even trading, he was even actually mentioning that um, some of the traders, including himself, trade with a heart rate monitor. They know that if it gets to this point, they need to go check on themselves. They need to do something, right? So that's how, like, you really gotta be mindful of yourself. Um, do I still see dropping? Yes, I still do see dropping, right? Like massive, massive, massive drop. I still see it not this low here. Um, but yeah, that's what happened, right? So yeah, I started missing setups. Missing setups. Yeah. Be mindful of your focus. Yeah, myself.
Like cars. Can you do that?
So compared to the last one, I think we did a little bit not as good, but it's no strike. We are still good, right? So yeah, you will just get a strike before a strike. So C is a strike, guys. Okay, okay. I thought that wasn't, but okay. We can see where did we down, or I'm saying downgrade, but where did we? The only part we didn't improve is, in fact, we went down. Well, our punctuality was the same as last time, which was also not good. But we dropped from our setup execution. We dropped from our channeling. We dropped from our main setups. So yeah, yeah, we gotta be mindful. So that is what we are getting here. You have to get that because you have to be mindful of what you are doing. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the stream. It was a beautiful day. I'll be honest with you. It was a beautiful day. I mean, out of our trading days, I mean, 5 trading days right now. Three have been winning days, full winning days. One has been a losing day, and one is a BE day, a break-even day. So, I mean, we are doing well, right? We are improving, and let's see how the day goes tomorrow. But today, I am very happy with these results, right? We will see each other in New York, New York, in London, and have a good day. And yeah, remember, it will get better.